Now here's one that we were glad we made it to last year. We took a chance. It was only open one weekend. We took a chance. We thought, what's this going to be? It's only $3. It was outstanding. And again, it's only open one weekend this year, just Halloween night and the following night. And we managed to make it there for Halloween night. This one's called Nightmare on Leamington. How was it this time, Laura?
Oh gosh, this was like, last year was like the hidden gem. I mean, we didn't know, we just thought, oh, well, let's check it out. And absolutely loved it. This year it was expanded, a little more to it. It was, I have to say, okay, I've been going to all these haunts, and I mean, every now and then they get me and they make me jump a little bit, you know, or, oh yeah, you got me, you know, I get a little surprise. 3 times tonight in this haunt, they didn't just make me jump or like, oh yeah, I jumped and like moved backward and like got
and ran away.
Yeah, sort of.
She ran away.
I don't do that. I don't do that. And they did that to me 3 times in this haunt. I mean, that's just like a record. I couldn't believe it. It was so good. I mean, as far as it was just great on scares. I mean, it was just everything about it was really well done, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I loved it last year. Loved it, I think, even more this year. This one is a 6 chainsaw, and I believe it definitely belongs in our Hall of Fame for this year. I loved it. I mean, they don't get me that often. I'm so used to being in these. I mean, yes, they scare you a little bit, but they got me a bunch of times. And
Nightmare on Leamington, known as the Haunted School last year. This year is called Nightmare on Leamington. It's one of those blink and you'll miss it haunts, and it's a shame if you do, because this is really just a fun little haunt, and it's also a great value. It's about 6 or 7 minutes long, which sounds kind of short, but it's only $3. Okay, and we've been to other haunts this season that have been 6 or 7 minutes long, and they're 3 times the price, 4 times the price, and not as good. This one is excellent. It's not fancy. There are some scenes when you walk in. The first part is with a guide. The guide walks you through these scenes, and they're thematic. There's a mummy scene. There's sort of a witch scene. There's a mad scientist scene. They're mostly static with some surprises in there. There's also a cool scene with a girl in front of a staticky TV, and she keeps telling you that someone's coming. She needs to get away, and there's the saw guy on the tricycle at the same time. And while you're looking at her, there's a surprise in that room.
They got me.
And
yeah.
This was the first time Laura was gotten, and it's Michael Myers. He wanders around in there, so he could be in different places. You don't know, but he got her.
You're focused on the girl screaming with the saw. You know, the guy on the tricycle, and then you look and there's Michael Myers. It's like, oh, it got me good.
And it was cool because
Yes.
I saw him disappear in between the walls, so I knew he was coming somewhere else, but I didn't know where, which was really cool because you know he's going to be there.
Again.
Right? Well, they expanded this year. Last year was just all the scenes, which was great. And as I said, it's nothing fancy. The walls are plastic garbage bags, okay, and so are the doors. I mean, this is like, you know, on the surface of it, you think plastic garbage bags. I mean, how great can this be? But that's not what it's about. It's about the scares, and they're very good at getting you. There's an extended portion with some walls where you walk through a maze, but it's not a dark maze, and they have actors that get you at strategic points. Behind you, in front of you, they're creepy. They follow you around. They don't get in your face and try to scare you. They may laugh a little bit, but mostly they follow you around and do things. And then the last room is great. It's filled with sheets and lights and live actors that get you everywhere.
Yeah, you don't know which way to go.
You don't know which way to turn.
That's another room where I jumped back and I didn't know which way to go.
And Laura jumped like a spider in this one, okay? And I have to say,
I don't do that.
She's not kidding. She doesn't jump. She really doesn't. And once in a while she'll go, ah! But this time she went, ah! And she jumped back, and it was funny. And seriously, they were really good. Excellent stuff. It's fun for the kids. I can imagine kids getting really scared in this, though. Really, I really can. So, $3. It's great. It's well worth it.
Don't miss it. I mean, highly recommended. It's fantastic.
Be on the lookout. They are on Facebook now. Nightmare on Leamington. That's Leamington. Nightmare on Leamington. So you can look them up there. Hopefully they'll be around for many years to come. And that's a 6 for me too. It's a Hall of Fame, easily a Hall of Fame entry this year as one of our favorite professional haunts of 2014.